Thanksgiving is all about the harvest. It's all about the harvest of plants. And turkey is usually one of the dishes, if at all. So we have a list here of our favorite Thanksgiving recipes that we make every year and enjoy more and more each year. So have fun with them and let us know what you make for your Thanksgiving.
Hi, I'm Jane Esselstyn.
I'm Ann Esselstyn.
And I'm Lisa Fedorovich.
And Lisa is a pal of mine from high school. We used to pal around together, and it's been so exciting to reconnect when we were both like almost 50.
Yeah.
I don't even know when it was.
Yeah.
But what's so exciting today is she has something that I can let her explain because it's like trendy and all that stuff, and I don't really want to say it wrong, but it includes one of our recipes, which I'm just going to tee up the page. It's one of our hummus recipes from our new book, which is called, come on you guys, Be a Plant-Based Woman Warrior. Live fierce, stay bold, eat delicious. And Lisa's going to do that with us today using the Hickory Smokehouse hummus as part of this creation, and that's on page 92. Okay.
And I gather, am I correct in saying this, that the idea for this is from something pretty shocking?
Yes, indeed. For those of you who follow viral food trends, the butter board is probably something you're familiar with. It's come out, believe it or not, in the last 30 days. I researched.
Is that how young?
Isn't it? And it's so controversial for obvious reasons that it's been covered in the news everywhere from NPR to the Today Show to The View. And it's sort of, as it sounds, it's butter slathered on a board with salt and toppings. And it just sort of got me thinking, we can do so much better than butter. So hence the name of our Better Board today. And yes, and we were... I just sort of thought about a thematic, given the time of year, it's fall. So our theme for our board today is seasonal ingredients and sweet caramelized flavor. So we're going to begin with...
Lisa.
We're going to be...
Chef.
Yeah, chef. We're going to begin with the recipe in the book for Hickory Smokehouse hummus.
Lisa, it seems to me that this is something that all of us have to take to whatever we do over the holidays, and we will be the sensation of our
Absolutely.
party.
So what you want to? So what's the first thing we're doing? No, we're not doing better. We're not doing butter. We're doing better than butter. And
Correct.
We're using hummus.
Correct. We're using hummus. So we'll make the hummus first. And the only modification I did for this board, which you'll see, you need the hummus to stand up a little bit as the base. So we went from, I think it was a 1/4 cup of aquafaba for this hummus recipe in your book to just 3 tablespoons, and it'll just keep it a bit firmer.
Oh, okay.
So do you want me to do it?
Yeah,
Or
please,
do you
let's
want
go.
to? Okay,
Pile it in.
so we're just going to put in, this is 1 can of unsalted chickpeas. This is some sesame tahini, and it's 2 tablespoons, which makes this yummy and delicious. This is the 3 tablespoons of aquafaba.
And aquafaba, we're just explaining in case you have not. We just made this recipe in the previous video, but the aquafaba, as we all know, maybe not know, is the water in the chickpea can that you usually pour out and strain and drain and rinse the peas. Save that water. It has some properties that are pretty magical.
Yep. Okay, so then we got 2 cloves of garlic. We have a tablespoon and a half of tahini.
Nope. Tomorrow.
Sorry, tamari.
Tahini went in. So I was like,
Tahini went in.
I'm actually
That T word.
fascinated how organized you are with these beautiful little bottles. Like,
Yes.
you're like a witchy poo.
I told Jane in my next life I might be a caterer or I don't know what, an organizer. Yeah. Okay, this is hot sauce. So this is more than we need, but we're just going to pretend
What
that's
kind of
about.
hot sauce is this?
It's Frank's. I think Frank's is. I don't know. For me, it's the best. Okay, cumin. We want a 1/4 teaspoon of cumin, Jane.
Oh, 1/4 teaspoon, and I just use all of my really good.
Okay.
Here, this is my crazy rough estimate.
Okay, this is a little big.
Like
but
little
we'll just
kids,
do like that.
colorful.
Okay, and then smoked paprika and a little bit of liquid smoke. Let's see, in your recipe, I think it's a few drops or a 1/4 teaspoon of liquid smoke, right?
1/4 teaspoon of liquid smoke
So I'm
and a
gonna
1/4
just
teaspoon of.
Do that.
Yeah, and less. You don't need to have a whole ton of that
Yeah.
liquid smoke because it
Yeah.
is powerful.
All right.
And now that we've moistened it,
Yeah,
Here.
that's okay.
I always do that. I put the wet ingredients before the dry.
I know, really. Okay, so we'll do that. Give it. Okay, so I think that's it. We'll give it a whir on the.
And we can pour the aquafaba down. You know, why don't we wait and see? Sometimes I know that I don't.
Oh, did I? Oh, the lemon juice.
the lemon juice.
We need the lemon juice.
Aquafaba.
This is oh, the aquafaba went in.
Oh, it's in.
Sorry
Okay,
about
that's
that.
fine, that's
This
good.
is 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. Just
How
for
did
the
you get
recipe.
it in the bottle?
I have a little funnel.
Of course you do.
Yeah, of course I do.
You have a little wee funnel.
I do. It came with the bottles, Jane.
We are embarrassingly unorganized.
It's
compared to
embarrassing.
you.
Period. Right.
Okay, no, that's
Okay.
awesome. So we're just gonna let this whirl.
Exactly.
And I see what you mean. It's probably gonna be a little bit thicker.
Yeah.
And that's great because with these, should
Yes.
I rinse this one off, or what is that? Is that?
It's okay.
That's
I
just,
can.
That's
still-
these tahini, wee bit of tahini. Oh,
Thank you, Anne.
smells like.
I love this hummus recipe. I mean, I like have it on rotation all in my fridge all the time.
Okay, it looks good. So, what
Okay.
is next?
All right,
Should we
so-
transfer this or just use it out of here?
We will. I think we can do it right out of there. We'll just take the blade out if you. I do, just to. And
I love how the blade collects so much stuff because when it's
Thank you,
when you have like
Anne.
a chocolate pudding, you just get to lick it.
yeah, okay. So you can kind of see
It's got some body.
it's got some body. So we're just going to go right on the board,
Oh, you put it directly on.
directly on.
Oh, some
so
of the
this
butter
is-
boards I've seen, they take a. Can I use this?
Yeah,
They take the butter and they kind of go like.
well, yeah.
Like they go.
You know what? I know. No. Well, this also, and as you're all about to see in a second, has enough toppings that would make that kind of.
Wait, Jane. Don't,
Jane,
let her do it.
Yeah. Okay. I know. It just looks. I felt so chefy for a minute. Sorry. This is
Lord.
so cool.
Okay, so let me just. Yeah, I'm gonna. You know, it's interesting. Just do your thing with this. Let's leave our pretty plants only. Logo.
Our little plants only logo right here.
Yes.
Yay. Only plants on this board. Dairy
Okay.
will curdle and meat will go rancid. Do not dare put those on this board.
Oh, indeed. Don't do dairy.
Oh, Lisa.
Okay, so we're going to just call that. You know what? This is like a art, not a science. So we're just going to call that done. Okay, and I'm going to just get all this kind of deliciousness off. And we're good. Okay, so now we're going to work with our toppings.
And what are our toppings, Lisa?
Well, I thought you'd never ask that. Okay, okay, so I'll just pull out these toppings. So as I said, the inspiration for this was just seasonal ingredients, what's in the markets now. And, you know, I want to just underscore this is a concept, not a recipe. So do what sings to you and, you know, whatever you like. So these we're going to start with, these are just Brussels sprouts that I ran over the broiler, under the broiler to just get the tips, you know, kind of pretty. So, okay, we're going to just...
Because we all want to have our tips
Oh
be
my
pretty.
goodness.
Yeah, well, you eat with your eyes after all, right?
Oh.
Okay.
Anne's eating already.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So these are shaved.
Yeah.
Oh,
broiled
this is
and
like
shaved.
making a Subway with no bread.
Oh,
Well,
I think it's like Picasso.
it's an elevated Subway. I'll go with that. I'll take that. These are caramelized balsamic shallots from your cookbook.
Shallots.
So,
Now we show how to caramelize onions in one of our videos that we will fly in the
But you caramelize shallots.
shallots.
are.
You know what? They're a bit sweeter.
Shallots are like onions. I always say like older, more sophisticated cousin. Like
they're
shallots are in town.
But they're
She's gonna show
mild.
But they're
Yeah.
milder.
They're just, I don't know, they're a little, they're kind of elegant in their own way. And I just did a little bit of fresh thyme with this. And then,
Oh, that's what this is. This sprig.
yeah,
And you put
Lisa.
you did this with balsamic vinegar.
correct. I always like depth of flavor, you know, so I was just thinking about what could I do to just give this. Okay, so there we are. Then we're just going to go with shelled peas.
When you say shelled, you actually shelled them.
Well, I found them in the market this way, which is sometimes you find it, you hit it lucky, and other times you don't. And this time of year we did. Sorry about these peas going in.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
We're going to have pea clean up on aisle 2.
Clean up your peas.
We know where Lisa's been by the pea trail.
Really, exactly. I love
That reminds me of a shirt that someone just gave my mom. Someone who we love named Colleen just gave my mom and me a shirt that said, "I wet my plants."
Oh my God.
Isn't that great?
Yes, it is. Okay, on this, I just thought we talked about seasonal ingredients. I have a little. This is honey nut squash. So right now, butternut squash is everywhere. And I was shopping at Costco, and there it was, and I thought I'd try it, and I looked it up, and it's a hybrid variation. It's very new. And as you can see, the flesh is a little bit darker orange, but it's like so sweet and delicate and delicious.
So we're gonna try it right now.
I roasted this at maybe 425, and I put a little bit of salt-free seasoning on it.
So it's a hybrid of like
Yeah.
butternut squash and honey nut Cheerios.
That butter, her seasoning.
Yeah.
There,
Oh,
Jane.
so, what did you say?
Is it this hybrid of butternut squash and honey nut Cheerios? Honey nut Cheerios can't be bread for them, I'm sure. Okay, my joke landed flat. Totally landed flat.
Jane, I'm like
You're
so focused on my. Okay,
She's so focused.
I'm so focused. Okay,
I can't.
but
couldn't hear
we talked about some salt free.
Oh, do you have that over here?
Yeah, I just wanted to. Oh, they're right here. There are 2 that are really nice from Penzeys. One is called Mural of Flavor, and the other is called Justice. And Justice has kind of got onions and garlic and different
we have
stuff in it.
Mural
It's
of
really
Flavor.
nice.
We
You
love
do
that
have
one.
Mural of Flavor? Yeah, it's a good one. Okay, so moving down the assembly line, we're on to some toasted pine nuts.
Lisa has everything numbered, by the way, so we
Okay.
know where we are.
I told Jane not to
love
reveal that, and she.
No, I feel so relaxed as you have just so under control here.
Then I did some small diced dried apricot. And so I'm just going to do that.
Oh, this is a great one. Justice.
Justice,
This
yeah.
is from Penzeys?
It's a good one, yeah, from Penzeys. And then these are some Bing cherries that I just swelled in some boiling water to not make them
Which, are
quite
these,
so
are these your
hard.
California dried? Are they these?
Yes. So I
talk about
brought
these?
that, yeah, because often in the markets you find dried fruit that has sugar and oil, and even if it doesn't have sugar, it has oil. And so this line, I think it's called Trena, and also they make a really wonderful diced mixed fruit. But I got it, I believe, on Amazon, and they're Bing cherries with no sugar and no oil. So that's exciting. So anyway, okay.
Trena.
Trena,
Like
yes.
I'm a personal trainer.
Yeah. From Brooklyn.
Yeah, that's
Okay, and then
so after the cherries that you've swolled yourself.
swelled. Yes. Then just pomegranates. Okay, and I just thought this would be pretty for color.
so
It's so
pretty.
seasonal and festive, and this would be great to
This
do.
is amazing, Lisa.
Oh, thank you. I hope you like it.
Oh my.
And then.
I want to eat with a spatula.
You kind of do. That's why I brought these, because you kind of, I don't know, I feel with this you need a little bit of rather than dipping. But anyway, these are just microgreens, and we're just going to go over the top with some pretty microgreens.
Because we haven't gone over the top.
Because
With everything else. I love this.
Because it needs something else, right? It just needs one more thing. Okay, and then as the finishing touch, I was telling Jane and Ann I brought all different balsamics, but I had a hard time choosing which balsamic because...
Can we talk about what you brought, though?
Yes. So there are 2 great lines of balsamics. One is the olive tap, and all of this, by the way, I learned from Jane and Ann, and the other is California balsamic, and I just thought these would be interesting too. So there's a smoked hickory reserve balsamic from the olive tap that's just awesome. Then California balsamic. This is a very cherry balsamic, would be an interesting add. This is wild huckleberry, and I saw Chef AJ do Brussels sprouts with this on it, and I thought that was an interesting combination. And then this is just, I found in the market, it's a fig glaze. Any of these would work, but I just thought today I would do, there's this one that Jane and Ann introduced me to. It's called Isola Cream of Balsamic. It's fabulous, and it's a sherbet. So there-
Deceptively named with no cream in it. Okay.
yeah,
I'm
exactly,
so-
exactly.
Oh, is this open?
So this is our crowning glory. You just take it and just,
Oh,
all right.
oh.
And there you are. So,
That's
Oh,
the
and-
most.
and hold on, you got to, yeah.
Wait, hummus and both.
That's okay. And then
I have part of the butterboard on my face.
and your chin chin.
It looks good on you.
We're all gonna be wearing it in a second. I want to try this. This is your
The very cherry. Try. Or is it
Oh my
the
gosh.
huckleberry? Yeah.
This is like
It's
like a candy.
yeah.
It
You know,
tastes
with
like
these
candy.
they say really all you need are like a few drops because they're just depth of
Wait,
flavor.
give me your
and
finger.
super
This is
sweet.
a candy. This is bizarre. Taste that. Isn't that candy?
Yeah.
Candy.
That tastes
Okay,
good.
very cherry because the cherry you've got cherry
Yeah.
in here. I think that this might be a cool
Try that one.
Let's try this one
I
too.
want to clean up the plants only. By the way, I mean, isn't this a perfect board? This plants only board for this concept. I just love
Oh.
it. You like
Lisa.
it?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So anyway,
I want to just get a. I want to just get like.
the possibilities are endless.
Wow.
Top shot.
That is such a top shot.
Jane, should I mention, in thinking about this concept, I had some other ideas for boards you could do. Like one of them would be with your walnut sauce. I thought would be a delicious board concept. And you could go Asian with it as well and do your ginger walnut sauce in your new cookbook. Don't you like that idea?
Lisa is our new agent.
And the other thing is, if you wanted to do a sweet
Sweet
board, the peanut butter ganache in Jane and Anne's book, the peanut butter ganache would be fabulous. And you could do like crumbled cupcakes and chocolate chips, and you could just riff on
Your
whatever.
scone chunks.
Scone chunks, your
Oh,
your
so
amaretto cherry
Chocolate
Yeah,
hazelnuts. Cha.
would be awesome.
Do you know what? We have got to taste this, and as we're tasting it, we need some song.
Oh
Lisa
no.
possibly is
No.
an amazing singer.
no, Anne,
You don't have to sing. I
Oh
know you're-
dear God, yes.
See, you're headed to a rehearsal, am I right?
Let's just
I am
do-
headed to rehearsal.
Yes, and after we taste it, then we can all sing Gloria. Just the word Gloria.
Only
Okay.
if you're with me. Huh?
Okay.
Okay, so I just thought, I mean, there's so many different spreaders you could use. We have some peppers here. You could do carrot slices, the big ones on the diagonal. But there's a lot going on this board, so I just thought it was nice with just some plain whole wheat pita. So anyway,
Did you toast this a little?
I did, and it's weird to like dip. So I just found like I have a spreader, and you almost want to just go like this a little bit, and then just put a little bit on
Oh, a
so
little
that
bit
you
of
can
each
get
layer.
yeah.
Oh.
And you kind of need a little plate, maybe. Jane, we're going to be cleaning up peas from your floor for
P and aisle 4. P and aisle 4.
pea and aisle floor. Okay, and
Oh, but I have this little angle right now. I could almost do that.
yeah, and do you? Okay, good. Anne will
Shall I just go from
Oh.
here?
go for it. Yeah, go for it. However you like.
Oh.
However,
I
you
see
try
what
to
you
get some of the
Yeah.
get some of this stuff on.
mean. I'm going straight to my mouth.
Okay.
Oh.
I mean, this is incredible.
Good, huh? Ooh, yummy. Depth of flavor, lots of different flavor elements, and
So much going on. Like,
yeah,
I had shallots for a good long time.
yeah.
And then I had pomegranate and pea. And now it's hummus. And some sprouts. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I want to do that again.
Well, that's a good
I want to do that
sign.
again. This is delicious. This is the best holiday better board I've ever had, and it's the first holiday better board I've ever had.
And
but it won't be the last.
from you two, that couldn't be a
Lisa,
better compliment.
Lisa, this is so easy. Look, it's so organized. Ha! Oh my god! Wait, you gotta fry it.
Bon appetit.
Oh,
And you're making sandwiches.
Yeah, and actually, she's so smart. That's a good way to.
oh,
You don't need all that double layer of the pita.
All right. Wait, I'll give you a cracker, so you don't.
You like
Okay.
it, Em? Here.
I'm trying it with them. Thank you.
Okay, wait, here comes a big, there's like a mouthful of everything.
Yeah.
Look. Oh, there we go.
So excited.
Oh.
It's just got a
You
little
like
bit of
it?
everything.
Uh-huh.
So excited. Yay. Okay, well, so don't you think we did better than butter?
Way better than butter.
Lisa.
And I love the thought of this.
I want to hire you
Oh, I'm available.
for our Thanksgiving to have a
I'll do it.
Better
You don't need to
board.
hire me, but I'll do it
my
for
gosh.
you.
And your winter holiday, if you have your holiday at Christmas or Hanukkah or whatever your winter solstice is, or even the New Year's, this would be a beautiful way to start the better year with a better board. Holiday better board with Lisa, knocking it out of the
Oh,
park.
thanks,
Oh.
Jane and Ann. An honor to be with you both.
Lisa.
And we all wanted to sing
know
how
what?
glorious it is. And,
Right.
We're gonna let
What we
Jane
need
sing.
now is spoons to eat it with.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it needs something more than just
no,
a-
she wants to
And
keep
eat
going.
it.
Oh,
By the
Oh, I
spoonful.
the ultimate compliment.
All right. Well, hey, hope you guys make your own better boards for the holidays. And we're dying to hear what you put on yours. Because Lisa put things in here that we have never really done before. We haven't made our own
We've
swollen
never
cherries
thought
or
of having a
toasted-
better board.
Well,
But
anyway.
Lisa, any ode we could sing to the better board.
Ode to Lisa. Thank you, Lisa. All right.
Thank you, guys.
All right. Bye-bye. And it is almost Thanksgiving.
And mashed potato day. Woohoo!
Yes, and my mom is the master of mashed potatoes. Oh my gosh, I don't have the right page yet. But she is going to take it away.
So, I've got about 6. Yukon Gold are the best mashed potatoes because the skin is thin.
Pardon
So
me, I
you-
found the page. If you're with us, it's on page 138 in the Prevent and Reverse Heart Disease Cookbook.
Does that say mashed potatoes? Oh, yeah.
It says good garlicky mashed
right.
potatoes.
Good. And I am going to cut these potatoes in small pieces. And the reason is that Jane, would you help, please?
Yeah.
Because it gets it to cook faster. And the coolest thing about boiling mashed potatoes is that I dropped one, is you've got to start them not in boiling water. Because if you start them in boiling water, they cook from the outside. The outside gets cooked first, so they're not all the way through evenly. So start them in.
So the outside gets a little fuzzy. I've done that. So the outside's kind of fuzzy and inside's firm.
And so the smaller pieces, the quicker they'll cook. And I would say it takes, maybe 20 minutes. I keep tasting the potatoes as I go along to see, they just have to be soft enough so that when you
So our recipe says that
Mash them,
you
they
start with
mash.
6 medium mashed potatoes, but we probably end with 5 1/3 potatoes with our recipe because she tastes so many from the pot as they're cooking.
Well, so
Yes. Yeah.
I am going to put all these potatoes into the pot, and there's water in here, and I want to have them covered so that they all get cooked, but you don't need tons. We got probably more water in here than I'm going to dump a little water out.
All right.
And here they go on the stove, maybe somewhere between 17 and 20 minutes, but taste them at 15 to see what's happening. Yours may
you
be
want it
cut
covered?
smaller. Cover them, yeah. And while we're waiting for them to boil, what will we do, Jane?
Well, I think we should do some pull-ups, some push-ups, or some jumping jacks. Oh, let's do
Just
We'll do some
against let's some push-ups against the counter. They're in this nice pasta pot, so I can just. Over here where you can't see, I'm draining them, and then I am going to put them into my big bowl. Jane has a nice glass bowl. There they go. And then comes the fun. But this is the problem, Jane.
Yes.
I like to get leverage. So when I mash from here, I don't get the nice leverage I like. So it's really, thank you.
The purple stool. Go and go.
And now you see I can really mash these potatoes nicely. And
all right, while she's mashing her potatoes.
Jane, while you're mashing, would you get a couple of cloves of garlic? And I have a garlic press. When I put them in, I like to have them in the
How many
press.
cloves do you like?
1 or 2, depending on your taste. And if you put it in hot, it kind of is nice.
Yeah, it cooks
Now,
it all in.
I am going to add some almond milk. This is the 365 unsweetened almond, or you can use the Pacific, or soy milk would be great.
Oh, there's a new kind of oh, is it almond milk? It's the oat
Almond,
milk.
it's called Oatly, and it's only the white container. But that, again, I think oats are a little sweet, so I think oat milk is not always the best choice.
Yeah, I
in
think it
mashed
makes it
potatoes.
taste a little bit vanilla.
It tastes a little sweet.
All right, I put
So-
2 in and they were regular size. Do you want more or are you good?
2 is good. Say those are for something else.
Okay.
All right, this looking pretty nice, but now comes,
Stand up. You look.
what, wait, well, I'm afraid I'm too tall when I'm on the top of the stool. But now comes the trick, and that is per potato, I'm going to put in 1 tablespoon of nutritional yeast. So I have 6 potatoes here, so I am going to
She
put,
tasted a lot of them.
no, I only tasted 1. And now I've lost how many. But I think that's 6. If it's too much, it's fine. Now, the thing about nutritional yeast is that it kind of makes the potatoes dry. Jane, we need pepper,
Black pepper.
black pepper.
3, 5, ho, fum.
And again, pepper is a little
I love my pepper
individual,
grinder.
but so I'm going to add more.
Yeah, they're black peppers. At one point, I put in multicolored peppers in here, the like pink and white and stuff. But these are black. We've ground through all.
And you
this.
know, if you feel that you've gotten your potatoes too wet, you'll be surprised. They sort of stiffen up. So you can, and if they do stiffen up, just add any liquid, anything. Sometimes, if I don't have an alternative milk, I just use the potato water. Jane's always a little horrified.
How much do you want? How much do you want? And the potato water, just for some reason.
I put in a half a teaspoon, or
So that's going to be about, I don't know, we'll think 4 or 5 grinds.
okay.
And there, also in the recipe, we have a 1 teaspoon of dried rosemary. So I'm going to find that.
Oh, another a really important trick. Don't try and make your mashed potatoes in a blender, because it turns to glue. So you really need
Crazy.
to do this. And if you don't have a masher like I do, you could use a fork. I mean, you could use your hands. I've never
Some people
tried
have
my hands.
No, the ricer. Some people have the.
Oh, yeah. The people love the potato ricers. I've tried it. But I just like the simplicity of this.
All right, 1 teaspoon of crushed rosemary.
And I like your crushed rosemary. Then you don't get the big twigs in your...
in your teeth.
So here we are with our mashed potatoes, and oh, there is nothing as good as these mashed potatoes with our mushroom gravy. And we did do a...
Yeah, I think we have a video on that. We'll maybe post a link to that so you can pair them up, because tasting these alone sometimes, I'm like, these are a little, and Mom says, Jane, stop. We always have this with
And cranberry.
our mushroom gravy and our cranberry, which was our previous video, I believe. And this is really just the centerpiece of our Thanksgiving, along with our stuffing.
So there are 42
Brian.
of us for Thanksgiving, and we're making mashed potatoes and mushroom gravy. And I'm sort of tempted. I think maybe would these last till Thanksgiving? I could sort of maybe add these to, because we're
Are you
going to need
kidding?
an
You're gonna
awful
eat
lot.
them all. We're gonna eat them all.
need a
We're gonna eat-
lot
we're gonna eat them all
of mashed
right, probably
potatoes.
today. Here.
Okay.
Well, hope you have. Oh, I just put a big pepper thing there. Was that all right? Well, I hope you have wonderful
I
mashed potatoes
love mashed potatoes.
at your Thanksgiving table as well.
I forgot, Jane, one thing. What's absolutely so much fun is if you have any leftover mashed potatoes, add some flaxseed meal and mix it up and make them into little potato pancakes.
Yes.
Put them in a nonstick pan. That is probably helpful. And then don't turn them over until they've been a long time cooking because they'll sort of coagulate. But they're beautiful. And you can eat them with salsa or just plain. But that's really fun. In fact, that's almost worth it to make a whole thing of mashed potatoes. To
Coagulate
make
is not really a delicious word to use about food, but yeah, they do. They get so nice and perfect pancake-like. Have a great Thanksgiving. Hi, I'm Jane Esselstyn.
I'm Ann Esselstyn.
And as it's getting close to the time of Thanksgiving and families getting together and having to stuff themselves with stuffing, today we're going to make stuffing, Thanksgiving stuffing. The name of ours is Brian's Stuffing because my husband Brian is clearly like the best cook in the family.
And let me tell you that this is such good stuffing. And I love it so much that my Christmas present every year from Brian is stuffing.
A tray of stuffing wrapped in a bow. And we have it Christmas lunch or dinner usually. It's just delightful. If you're following along, we're on page 136, and what's so exciting is that we stuffed a pumpkin with stuffing, so the essence of the pumpkin can get drizzled or get baked or cooked into
and
it.
what it does is that when you put it out at Thanksgiving, it just makes it so important. I mean, it's much better than a turkey.
If you have a big oven, get a big pumpkin. Just save it after Halloween and carve it open, stuff it. All the extra stuffing we're going to put in a tray. So we're going to start. We start with onions. We're going to throw those in there. And you're going to cook them down. And the onions get cooked in with a bunch of celery, which we know tastes so good in all the stuffing. And we also, of course, put kale in our stuffing. And I make sure I'm put these all in the right order that we have here. And then we put in carrots. All the things take a little longer to cook.
Actually, you could put in kale probably a little.
You can put in kale later. Yeah. Kale will cook down, no problem. And then a ton of mushrooms. We love the mushrooms.
Oh!
Look at
This
that.
is a load.
Lovely. So this is going to cook down for a while, and once all of the vegetables that are cooked down get warmed up, we're going to move on to mixing it here in this bowl. And in this bowl right here, what I have is about 15 pieces of bread that we have chopped up and toasted. So look, they're all just crispy and dry, like a stuffing. And so some of the breads I've used are the whole rye bread that is available all over the place at Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, Heinen's. Heinen's is near us. I used a bunch of this, which is Food for Life, Genesis 129 sprouted grain and seed bread. And there's another rye bread in here it has poppy seeds on it from, where's the black bread from?
Whole Foods.
Oh, she gets it at Whole Foods.
It's called Black Russian Rye. Russian rye. I mean, yeah.
A black bread covered in poppy seeds from Whole Foods. So that's what's in here. And once this is
Black Russian, that's what it's called.
Black Russian, okay. Once this is cooked down in a few minutes, we'll come right back and show how we mix it all together and then stuff things. Okay, be right back. It's ready to mix everything up now. Look at that.
It kind of went down in about half, would you
Yeah,
say?
it shrinks down so much because there's so much water in it. And also because there's so much water in it, it doesn't stick to the bottom. You see the bottom of the pan is clean. It's not, everyone thinks they have to spray and oil their pans. You don't. Okay, so now we're going to combine the cooked vegetables with the dried bread.
Did you tell them what you did to dry the bread?
Oh, I just put it in the oven and let it, it's dry, until your bread has different kinds of moisture content. So until your bread is crispy, everyone knows what crisp bread's like. And then I put it in a bag overnight, and so I'd have it ready for today. Okay, so we're going to stir this in with the spices, and the spices we have here are, of course, sage, which is such the quintessential sort of smell and spice of stuffing. And we have some oregano, garlic powder, some rosemary. We're going to add in water chestnuts, and we're going to add
Ready
in...
for them?
Sure. And we're going to add in
Whole
cranberries.
container.
Yes, and we're also...
Look at these gorgeous cranberries. Oh,
They do look beautiful.
they're just so beautiful.
We have saved a few on the side for the top for garnish at the end. No, let's save them for at the end when we're going to garnish before serving. And there's, in the recipe, we use 2 apples and a pear. But believe it or not, the pears right now are like stones. I thought they were quinces. They were so hard when I felt them. And if anybody knows what a quince is. What is a quince? A fruit? It's an odd, sounds very like old British. So apples go in, and if you have a pear, put that in there. We don't, so we're just skipping it. And now you have this great mixture of the crispy bread, then the moist vegetables, and we add broth to make it all be just mushy, mushy, mushy. Yours is open, I think. Let's pour yours in. Oh, and some black pepper. I love the high drama of the big black pepper grinder. No idea how much I just put in there. Ha. All right, let's pour that in. And it's about 4 to 6 cups, depending on how moist the bread is and how much you need.
You put the whole container?
Yeah, this is 4 cups per container of this size. And
This is engine 2 of vegetable broth.
yeah, 32
It's got
ounces.
no salt in it. It's hard to find that.
Engine 2 or the salt?
It's veggie stocks without sodium.
Added. Some vegetables have sodium in.
Like celery has a lot.
A lot of, so you look at a no salt added broth, and it will actually have sodium in the nutritional information. That's just from the vegetables. Okay, so we're gonna keep stirring this like mad. We usually
My mouth is already watering thinking about this stuffing.
thinking about Thanksgiving and Christmas when Ryan would bring one to you. All right, so sometimes to this beautiful recipe, people add, you want to toss that around for a minute? People add a little tawny port. And I don't even know what accent to use with that. A wee bit of tawny port, I suppose. British or Scottish, it's a tawny port.
Any of the alcohol cooks right off, but it leaves such a delicious flavor.
So we're going to put in half a cup of tawny port, and we're going to call this a half cup. Is that right, half cup, you think?
I don't know.
It smells like tawny port. We're going to call that a half cup. Okay, do we need a little more? A little more?
Guess what? It's
I'm
going to
gonna
make me sneeze.
Me too. The pepper. I have an itchy nose too. I was going to step away.
I was just going to sneeze right into the.
They say those of us who were born and run around barefoot and had lots of family members sneezing on us, we have a stronger immune system. Maybe that's why I have a strong immune system. She sneezes on all of our food.
No, I don't.
Really?
Are you going to put more?
I'll leave it just because I think it needs to be a little squishier. We can ask Brian. He's the pro. He's here today. Brian, will you assess how moist this is? Is this how moist you like it when you make it?
Yeah, it's always going to dry out. So
It's always going to dry out. So does that
So
look
if
like
you
it's
get
good
if
enough?
it gets
I mean, it says 4 to 6 cups, so we're going to use you're the pro. What do you think?
we want it to be kind of mushy.
This
I-
is,
so
this
I
is
would go,
mushy enough?
I guess according to Brian, I would go to the 6 cups.
Okay, so we're going to go a little more to about half of this.
Dry
No.
stuffing's awful.
Stop.
Dry stuffing is awful.
Stop.
Okay. Okay, this is looking very nice and moist. So let's put some of that. Let's fill our pumpkin.
So cool.
Here, I was going to help you, but you're doing fine. And you know what's so cute is when you put the pumpkin in the oven to cook, you put a little cap, you put like a little Tin Man cap of tin foil on top of this so it doesn't burn. So it has a little tin cap. Okay, look at that. There we go. And I'm going to put a little tin foil nose on top of that one. There you go.
Woo-hoo!
All right, spread that around. That gets this. That'll go on there. And then little wee, look at that, protector. It's like a little bit of sunscreen on top of that. Okay, let's load it in the oven now. This is gonna go in the oven so it's gonna be able to fit right in. I'm gonna go on the side over here with this one, so it'll bake. And hopefully this one also fits in. Isn't that gonna in? Perfect. There we go. Can bake all day at, oh, what's it bake at? Oh, we should know. 350,
350.
and it's going to go for 45 minutes or an hour until it dries out, or just not dries out, until it gets that nice moist.
That's Brian's stuffing.
Yeah, it's like bread pudding-y, or I don't even know what bread pudding is. All right, we'll be back in a
It's like
minute.
stuffing.
We'll be back in an hour, actually. Okay.
Bye.
No, not bye.
Oh.
Temporary goodbye. The
Love
stuffing is
this
almost done,
stuffing.
and
Oh,
the
it's
pumpkin.
on.
Yes. Okay. Oh, it looks beautiful. Look at the
You
little
get the-
pumpkin cap. It's the cutest thing. It's the cutest thing. Oh. Look at that. Is it too hot?
You know, I think we should have probably put that pumpkin in a dish because it made a little mess on the bottom.
Oh, but you know what? Look at how adorable this is. And it didn't get sunburned on top. Ooh, look at that. It's adorable. Everyone's going to want to come up to this dish and say, oh, give me some of that. Look at that. Oh, yum. And then this, how's this look?
Ooh.
Oh, wow. Thanksgiving stuffing.
Oh,
All right, this
and
is,
with mushroom gravy on it.
and my mashed potatoes on the side. We have to do mashed potatoes soon.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, this is going to be dinner tonight.
Lunch tomorrow. Dinner tomorrow.
All right. Have a good Thanksgiving, and we hope you guys have plant-strong stuffing on your table. Plant-based stuffing. Plant-perfect stuffing. Whatever you want to call it. Hi, I'm Jane.
I'm Ann.
And we're continuing with the Prevent and Reverse Heart Disease Cookbook. And today we're making cranberry salsa. I know it might not be cranberry season or like a Thanksgiving type.
I love cranberry salsa anytime.
That's why we're
on
doing
anything.
it now. Like, I don't know when we're going to post this, but we love cranberries, and you can buy them frozen, you can buy them fresh, and this recipe works every time. I came upon it at a Christmas party that an Australian friend of mine was hosting, and I thought how funny that this person who lives where cranberries don't grow down under has this wonderful recipe. Anyway, it's in our Prevent and Reverse Heart Disease Cookbook, and it's on page 121. If you're following along, and it is
Put this on just plain rice. If your rice is feeling bare, it's wonderful on rice and beans. If you're having Jane
even
does
like a
the
sam-
potato bar. It's a little.
scallions go into this. We have to have half.
I have to do
half of a half a jalapeno pepper, and it sounds like it makes it hot, and it doesn't. It kind of it balances out the tart and the sweet and the maple syrup. And I need the maple syrup. Lime press, because it takes 1 lime's juice, and I love my lime citrus press. You like a reamer, I like the press. And this just gets it all in there. Do you have half of that ready to go? Oh, you do? Awesome. Let me move the maple syrup thing. Here, you like to make maple syrup bowls. Throw that in. Thank you. And then we're just going to whisk this up. This also calls for cilantro. If you know you're not going to offend any people who would have loved your cranberry salsa with flavor of cilantro. I prefer this coarsely chopped And when
But even if you blow it and don't cook it, don't do it coarsely, it's still delicious.
oh, it's like a relish then. Cranberry relish. And see when it's frozen, it looks that pinkish color, and it tastes like some sort of raspberry or sorbet. I like to taste it just right out of the stuff. All right, so this is kind of. I guess
It's a little coarse.
It's a little coarse. I'll do it one or two more times, but I really,
Even
really
like that, it would
love.
be good.
Yeah. So here it is, and just for a quick idea of how you could have this, let's get that bowl, the clear bowl. How you could serve this is have it with some crispy pita chips. We just did a post about crispy pita chips, and
One of the
this is
things that
this
we
is how
do
I discovered it at the party.
every Christmas, we have a Christmas carol party at our house for all our neighborhood, and Jane and I make our wonderful, what do they call, pepper ridge sandwiches,
Yeah.
and we cut the crusts off the bread, and we toast them, and we put them in a bowl, and we have the
They look like
cranberry-
little cigars, little toasty
the cranberry
cigars.
salsa's there, and I mean it isn't particularly pretty, but it is so delicious.
No, the crusts
no,
aren't
cranberry.
pretty.
The crusts
cranberry's
aren't
pretty.
but the cranberry. Oh, I can't wait.
Okay, have a bite. Hey, cheers, happy holidays.
Oh, hi. I couldn't wait.
Double dipping she is.
I turned it around.
Cheers, happy holidays. Or whatever holiday it is. This might be in April. All right, go enjoy your cranberry salsa. Bye. Hi, I'm Jane Esselstyn,
I'm Ann Esselstyn, peeling garlic.
and I am so excited to show you guys. We're doing a recipe today that is of my mom's making, and it's in Be a Plant-Based Woman Warrior, Live,
Fierce,
Stay,
bold,
Eat.
delicious.
Okay, this is called Mommy's Mushroom Gravy 3.0. It's on page 87 of this cookbook, and we love our spiral bound.
The spiral bounds make all the difference. Every cookbook should be spiral bound.
I'm going to throw the onions in the pan over here. Wade, follow me. I'm going to throw these in here. This is a pan my mom gave me for my birthday. It's called a caraway pan.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to put in these onions. There's no oil, nothing. It's just heat and the onions. And we're going to keep an eye on it while we talk for a minute up front. Okay, I'm going to leave those there, but we're going to keep checking on them. Keep stepping back there to check on those. So what I want to say is the reason this is 3.0 is that the more we do this mushroom gravy recipe, the better it is, the more we tweak it. So we made a few tweaks in the Women Warrior book, and I want to read some of them so I don't forget any of them. We love it so much, it's changed in small, nuanced ways over the years, and we continue to refine it as our cookbooks are published. This recipe uses more onion, more mushrooms, and none of the alcohol. My mom likes to add the
I
alcohol.
like
She
that
loves the
flavor.
taste.
I
But
don't drink any alcohol, but I love the flavor.
And we don't add it because for some people, it's a trigger. For some people, they just don't want to. And honestly, for women, it's protective to not do it. The flour is also optional, and we use an oat flour in this recipe just to stay away from gluten, because some of our friends don't like to have gluten in their diet, and it makes it just a really user-friendly recipe. And the 2.0 version of this had a decreased amount of sodium or miso and tamari. So it just keeps getting better and better, even though we're changing it in nuanced ways. Let's go look at the onion. Thanks for opening everything, Mommy. Can you chop up, Ann, can you chop up the 3 cloves of garlic on the, wherever? Here, let's put, this is easy to carry it over. It'd be great. Thank you, Wade. Takes a village here. We have Wade helping us out. So this is just browning nicely. I'm going to turn it down a wee bit. And this pan is lovely. Nothing sticks to it, but you can see the caramelization happening. If I add a little bit of water, I'm going to add a little drop of water on there. Wade, will you follow? It's just going to steam up, but it's going to lift some of that little caramelization off. See how it cleans the pan? And it puts all that sugar back on the onions. So cool. I'm not going to do much more because I kind of like the browning. Can you have one more run through with that? My mom likes to cube the garlic.
Jane, you're never satisfied with my garlic cutting.
I like it minced, and sometimes it comes out cubed.
That is minced.
Okay, so we're gonna throw so what we're gonna do is we have the onion in the pan.
Jane, it's impossible to cube garlic.
You've done a great job.
All right.
Okay, we're ready. It's ready. It's ready. We're ready. Throw it in there. Perfect. And then we're gonna add the mushrooms. So I want the garlic in before the mushrooms go. There you go. And we go, Wade. Can Wade see you? Can you angle the other way? There you go. And there you go. All that beautifully minced garlic. Thank you.
Really well done garlic.
All right, let's get that all stirred in. And we add the garlic after the onion because the onion adds a lot of like protection. It has more water in it. The garlic would just sort of burn in the pan. So this is how we do that. And then we add in our about 16 ounces of mushrooms because we add more in this one. These are already pre-sliced, which is such a bonus to have that done. And these are going to just shrink down. And I think we're going to add in the broth pretty darn soon here. So what we have here, onion, and it make it be a little bit brown like we did. We add a little water, add the garlic and the mushrooms, and continue cooking until the mushrooms soften a little bit, and they add water to the whole mixture. And after we do that, we're going to start to add other things like we have the broth and the miso and the tamari and the flour. But while
Jane,
what?
we should have gotten the plant strong mushroom broth,
We keep getting the,
vegetable one. Well, I have them all at home.
and
But
she lives next door, so we should do that. Why didn't we think of that?
I-
But you know what? What we're going to do is what's really helpful.
there is no other anything on the market that has 0 sodium and such perfect and wonderful ingredients as this plant strong 4 kinds of broths.
Can you name all 4?
Yes. Vegetable, corn, mushroom, and sofrito.
Nice, Mommy. Well
Nice.
done. Okay, I turned it up a little bit again because the mushrooms are going to start to add their water. I find that sometimes if the mushrooms are not doing their thing, I put a little lid on it for a second, and it makes the heat stay within, and they start to go. So I'm going to check that in a second, but it sounds like it's fine. What we're going to do here is the cool move is we have 1 cup of broth we're going to use, and so we're going to pour that into this bowl. That's about ½ a cup. And we're going to add to that 1 cup of broth to the pan, stir in a small bowl, place the remaining cup of broth with miso and tamari. So the miso, we're going to add in here and we're going to stir it up because miso is so flavorful. You don't want it to be, have like a chunk of it going around without it being stirred up. You want to like get it all incorporated here. So how much miso? We're going to do 2 teaspoons of white miso, which is 2/3 of this thing. So I'm going to go about 2/3 of that.
Jane, I think this needs just a few drops of liquid.
Oh, okay, perfect. There we go. So top shot here, if you're around, Wade, I'm just going to smash up this miso in this broth. And you see how it's sort of dissolving? So we want to do that with stirring it up because otherwise you get this bite that has this much miso and you go, whoa, that's some salty gravy or some flavorful gravy. So you really want to kind of get that stirred in. Okay, and then also in here we can put the tamari. And can you add in here 2 tablespoons of tamari? Here's a tablespoon. All right. 1, 2. So gravy looks so yummy and you think it takes so long and it's so complicated. Oh, look at these chunks. But it is really pretty easy. We have our onion in there. We have our garlic in there. We have our mushrooms. How are they doing? Oh my gosh, wait, look how much lower they are. Did you get that? Okay, we're gonna add this beautiful, I wanna make sure I get the right amounts here. We have our miso, our tamari, and our broth together. And I want to add a little bit of oat flour and because we're not using gluten flour, because some of our friends at Thanksgiving don't like the gluten in some of their stuff. So here we go. We're going to add about, this is oat flour. I make my own sometimes. Just grind up extra oats that we have in our Vitamix, and it becomes just powder. And the reason we're doing this here, and why are we doing it here?
Because if you put it in hot, it clumps.
Tends to clump, or make little bits of oatmeal. And so this makes it not be as likely to happen. Reduce the risk. All right, so let's get this flavor in there. This is a lot of the flavor. Okay, Wade, here we go. We're gonna pour in, and I hope I don't have a lot of clumps. Yeah, get that in there. And I think we need to add a little more, we had 1 more cup of gravy. Let's get this hot again. 1 more cup of, not gravy, 1 more cup of broth. Okay, so this is going to just, this is now going to just cook down, and some of the water of the broth is going to cook off, and all that tamari and miso, it's going to make the mushrooms just be delicious. So we're going to let it do its thing for a little bit. We're going to season it with some black pepper to taste when it comes off, or actually we can do it right now. We can get some black pepper in there. Fee, fi, fo, fum. Love this thing. Because black pepper is kind of, I associate that with the gravy that you guys made growing up for us. There you go. It smells like gravy. Do you smell that? Can you smell the gravy? Mm-hmm. Fog up your camera. Alrighty. So now I think we're just going to take a little break here while it cooks down, and we'll see you guys in a few minutes. We'll tell you how many minutes it is. Right now, it's 12:16. We'll see you in however many minutes it is when it looks like it's more gravyish to us. This is looking good. This is looking good. It's getting, you can see how it's getting darker and thicker through all that. See all this steam is just water coming off. Getting darker and thicker. Okay, we're gonna do a few more exercises. We'll be right back. Ooh-wee, this looks beautiful. Okay, we're gonna bring it up front. Oh, here we go. Look at this, look at this, look at this.
Nothing in the world as delish.
And it's so...
And I know we're going to taste it.
It smells like the holidays to me.
We're going to taste it.
Now,
But I have to try a little taste right now.
I can't really eat hot gravy out of the pan. Mommy's Mushroom Gravy Master and can. So what we're doing, we're actually doing another recipe right after this. We're having actually a biscuit contest. So we're going to come back and taste our warm biscuits in the gravy. I cannot taste a cool biscuit in gravy. I need to have it be a warm one. So we had to make this first. We'll be right back with a biscuit tasting contest in a second. We're going to close up 2 videos at the same time. So you're going to see the same closure on 2 videos if you're watching. These are our biscuits, and we're going to try our gravy, which we made earlier. Mommy's Mushroom Gravy 3.0. And we're going to try it on...
Brian, are you hearing? I want you to try one of my biscuits.
with gravy. We're doing the gravy closure now. This is 3.0.
Brian! I mean, it's just a surprise.
I'll try one. Sure. I like bread of any sort.
I mean, I know, it's like bread. It's like good bread.
This is so good.
Great.
It's okay.
Okay, the gravy's amazing.
I need some jelly though.
Okay. And we try some with your gravy. I'm trying mine with gravy, and it is a delight. A warm biscuit with Mommy's Mushroom Gravy, because the biscuits are so plain.
Jane, I have to be honest. Mine are so good. I don't want to ruin them with even gravy when the gravy's so good, because...
Just take a bite. One bite.
All right, one bite.
And then give it a go. The sort of umami, salty balance of the mushroomy gravy is awesome with the plain vehicle of the biscuit.
The gravy is awesome. but the biscuits are better plain.
Okay, so I don't know how we're going to close this up with our video, so sorry if it's confusing, but the biscuits are hot and warm and delicious with jelly, sweet, or with salty, savory, mommy's mushroom gravy.
And if you are liking me, like me,
Liking you like you? What?
and you want things to be fast, there's nothing faster than Anne's short biscuits, or
And
better.
If you want something that looks sort of like a biscuit, this doesn't look too Brian, can I hear a cheer for this one?
Yeah, yeah. You know, you're always going to
Yeah.
want a little fluff to your biscuit.
He always wants a little fluff to his biscuits. All right.
You see, I knew Brian was going to not like mine.
Yeah.
That's all right.
No, we love it.
No, I get it, Brian. I get it.
Okay, so hooray for biscuits, short flax biscuits or tall flax biscuits with gravy or with jelly. Closure for both these videos. Good luck editing this, Wade. All right, cheers. Bye-bye.